Hi! Welcome back to my channel. I'll be talking about the series I need to, or more like want to, complete this year. The first one up is the Mistborn trilogy. I finished Mistborn, but I didn't know that there were two more, because, yeah. So I picked it up at the library, I really liked it, and I don't know, it kind of felt like it was wrapped up near the end. There was a few hints that there could be more, and I didn't look into it though. And then I saw a bunch of booktube videos where they were talking about how much they enjoyed the trilogy, and I was like, oh, there's two more. Better get to that. Then my dad found this box set and was like, don't you need to finish it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I was like, okay, I get it. I'll get it. Since we're talking about Brandon Sanderson, I have another series I'll be needing to complete, and that would be the Stormlight archive. Yeah, awkward. Okay, so I finished the first book, finished half the second one, was into it, but then I just never finished it. And I want to, especially since book 4 came out, Rhythm of War. And my dad's been keeping up with it, and he's been saying, you need to read more. And I've been like, I know. And he's like, no, you need to. And I was like, okay, yeah, I need to. So I do need to catch up and be up to date. So that'll be something I'll be doing this year. The next series, which is kind of completely different, would be the Vampire Academy series. So I got up to book 4, finished it. I needed to check out book 5 and 6. I wanted to get it from the library. But that was when the library shut down because of COVID. Oh, am I not allowed to say COVID? I don't know. Anyways, I wasn't able to finish it, and then I can now, and I probably will. So that's something I'll be doing this year. The next one up will be the Endgame series. I have to finish book 3. It's the only one I haven't finished, and I really enjoyed the other two, even though it's a little bit, I don't know, dramatic. But that's what I really enjoyed about it. The characters felt well developed. The plot was interesting. I did enjoy how they had more of a sci-fi element to it, which I didn't expect because I just didn't. And yeah, I don't remember book 1 and 2 so well, so I'm gonna have to reread it because I was starting to read the third one when I finally picked it up, and I didn't remember what happened before too much, so a reread is in order. The next book series I'll be talking about is the 39 Clues sequel series. So I finished all the 39 Clues first series, didn't finish series 2 or series 3, and I don't even know if they have a series 4 out right now. But I gotta read all of them because I did enjoy series 1 a lot, and I want to finish this series up, and the series after it, and possibly, if there is a series, the series after that. So I'm looking forward to it. The next one I'll be talking about is The Secret Immortal Life of Nicholas Flamel. Okay, so I don't even know what book I stopped at. That's the problem, so I'll have to be starting from book 1, which I don't mind. I really enjoyed the plot. The characters and the dialogue were a bit cheesy, I guess, but I kind of expect that from a middle grade anyways, and I enjoyed everything else enough that I can kind of ignore that, and so I really want to finish it up. And I actually have all the books, so it's going to be super easy to do that, so we'll be doing that this year. The next one I kind of feel ashamed I haven't finished is the Septimus Heap series. I loved all the books I've read. I got up to book 5. I think there's 2 or 3, and there's actually a sequel series after that, but I don't think it has too much to do with the main characters. Still plan on reading it, but right now I'm just going to focus on the regular Septimus Heap series and finish that out because, again, it was really good. So this one, I haven't read Queen of Air and Darkness or any of the books that were published after this, which is the Red Scroll trilogy, not trilogy yet, but the first two for that, Ghost of Shadow Markets, well, of the Shadow Market, and I haven't read Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron's coming out soon. I gotta catch up on all of that before. But I really enjoy this whole universe, so I'll be catching up. And I'm actually glad I'm not up to date, I think, because it means I got more reading to do and I'm not agonizing over the next book like everyone else. So that's nice. The next series I want to catch up on, because I don't think it's finished yet, is the DragonWatch series. It's a sequel series to Fablehaven. I finished book 1, loved it. It felt like a proper sequel to Fablehaven. I think it was only a few months after the last book ended, and they focused more on the sanctuaries for the dragon, and I don't want to go into too depth on this. A lot of people actually don't know that Fablehaven had a sequel, so if anyone wants to read that, that'd be cool. The reason I didn't continue with the series after book 1 is because I wasn't able to get my hands on book 2. I will be probably getting it from the library or even purchasing it pretty soon because, again, it's a really good series. I don't know if book 4 has come out. If it has, I'll be picking that one up as well and obviously going with it. I got book 3, so I won't have to pause too much after book 2, which will be nice. Okay, so this is the last series after, and this is the most shame I've ever felt in my life. And that is The Wheel of Time. So I got to book 10. Okay, I finished book 10. Haven't read the last 4. I read New Spring, which is a prologue to the books. Oops. Anyways, the reason I haven't finished, even though I really want to, is because I didn't have the physical books at the time. My dad was purchasing audiobooks. This was when I was really young and didn't have a job. And we weren't visiting the library frequently. So I never got around to finishing it. And then when I finally did get the books, I didn't remember too much on the ones before. So that required a reread, which I don't mind, but it is commitment. And at the time, I wasn't ready for that commitment. But this year I am, especially with the Wheel of Time TV show happening soon. Well, we don't have a release date, but it seems like it's still in production, and yeah. Okay, so I actually have a lot of backstory with this series. I started reading it when I was about 12. My dad wanted me to. He begged me to, actually. It was the only book series he's ever begged me to read. Because besides me and my siblings, this series was his baby. It's something he's been reading since I think he was in high school. Maybe a little later. He got my brother into it, and then when he noticed that I was a big reader, he got me into it. And honestly, it's probably the best thing he's ever done because I really do love this series. Even though I haven't completed it, I still love it. And I'm so glad a lot of YouTubers are talking about this series now, because for the longest time it was like it didn't exist. But now we have Daniel Green talking about it, Merphy, Bedtime Bookworms, and I'm just so happy she's even doing a readathon, I think, for it, which I might be participating in. I don't know. I feel like I want to do this near the end of the year more so because I read through things pretty quickly, and I want to have it as close to when the series comes out as possible so it's fresh on the brain. So I might wait. Anyways, that's all the series I'll be completing this year, or at least hope to be completing this year. And it's actually the only ongoing ones I have right now. So I'm really looking forward to actually finishing all my series I haven't finished. Anyways, thank you for watching my video.